Another phase of the Corinth Grand Riviere project is underway. The intersection with the Marisule Road along the Castries-Grosley thoroughfare is being widened. Communications officer in the Ministry of Infrastructure, Shannon Lebourne, says C.O. Williams, the contractor on the project, will also be tasked with upgrading an existing bus stop operated by the Grand Riviere Minibus Association.
What this project will do, it widens the road to accommodate safely 2 lanes of traffic. It has been a narrow stretch of road, and there is a retaining wall that's also been put in which stabilizes the infrastructure. The project also comes with 2 minibus laybys. Historically, you know that people who use the minibus to do their commute, they just line the sidewalks here at the Corinth junction waiting for buses. So this project puts in 2 minibus laybys, so they have coverage from both of the elements, rain and sun. The Grand Riviere Minibus Association are really supportive of this undertaking, and we say a very special thank you to Mr. Ed Samuel and all the minibus operators here. They're a very important stakeholder. We've engaged them, and we just want motorists to understand that this project is ongoing. There are some traffic diversions which are well demarcated, so we want people to drive safely and pay attention to the signs and the traffic control personnel here on site.
Civil engineers at the Ministry of Infrastructure say a road diversion plan has been well mapped out in an attempt to minimize disruptions. But why are there jersey barriers in the center of the main road?
So right now we doing a gravity wall construction in an effort to accommodate a lay-by and some widened sidewalks along this section of the road. During the peak hours, what we do, we allow traffic to come into Marisule, and all traffic coming out of Marisule is diverted towards Windward Island gases. Right now the traffic flow is not too heavy, so we have the traffic controllers allowing persons to go in both directions, of course guiding the process. They also assist the pedestrians, so as you see the excavator takes up half the road and the other half is open to traffic. Overnight we move the medians to the side, so both lanes are open, and when we start work for the day, maybe about 8:30, 9 o'clock, we move the medians back to the center of the road so that we can close off 1 lane for the works.
Consideration has been given to erecting walkways and sidewalks to enhance pedestrian safety, a frequent complaint on past road improvement projects.
It has been actually one thing that people have singled out and said, yes, thank you for doing. If you take the example here in Corinth, Grand Riviere, their sidewalks and minibus laybys have been installed to accommodate foot traffic in Larry Tret. The new Larry Tret road as well comes with that sort of pedestrian infrastructure, Rodney Bay. And as you traverse the various projects which we have undertaken, it is a policy to ensure that we invest in accommodating not just the motorists but pedestrians as well safely. If we just build roads and there are no accommodation for pedestrians, it's not a safe investment, and that's not the policy direction of the ministry at this time.
The overall Corinth Grand Riviere project, which started in early 2020, has yet to be fully completed. The weather has reportedly played a major factor in the delay. This has been further compounded by the recent volcanic eruption in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
The contractor, C.O. Williams, they were awaiting their shipment of bitumen, which was delayed because of the volcanic activity. That shipment has arrived on island and should be cleared within a couple hours. So once they get that bitumen, they will begin the production of the asphalt to lay the final surface down at Lower Grand Riviere towards the Dame Paulette Louise School within the coming hours. We expect it to be in within the next 48 hours, but technically the engineer can give you more specifics.
The Corinth Grand Riviere Road upgrade forms part of the Alan Chasney administration's focus on capital works projects to boost economic growth. Joachim Duplessis, HDS News Force.